Welcome to the first episode of our deep dive into building political systems in fiction. Whether you're crafting an epic fantasy, a dystopian future, or a historical drama, a well-constructed political system can be the backbone of your story. Today, we'll explore the do's and don'ts of creating political systems, discuss where to start, and use real-world examples like the rise and fall of empires to inspire your world building. Let's jump into the power struggles, betrayals, and societal collapses that make for unforgettable stories. Why political systems matter. Your political system is more than just a backdrop. It's a force that shapes your characters' lives, drives conflict, and raises the stakes. Think of the Iron Throne in Game of Thrones. A power vacuum in a feudal monarchy creates endless wars. The Capitol in the Hunger Games. A dystopian dictatorship that fuels rebellion. The Galactic Senate in Star Wars. Corruption and bureaucracy pave the way for an empire. The system you create will dictate who holds power, how they keep it, and how it's lost. Where to start? Start by defining the foundations and asking key questions. Who holds power? Is it a king, a council, a dictator, or the people? How is power gained? By bloodline, election, or conquest? What keeps them in power? Religion, fear, or wealth? Real-world inspirations you can draw from are the Roman Republic. Power was shared between elected officials, but ultimately fell to dictatorship when Julius Caesar took control. The British Empire is another example. Monarchs relied on colonies, trade, military might to sustain their power. Decide on scale. Are you building a local city-state like Athens during its golden age, or sprawling empire like the Mongols? Remember, larger systems equal more complexity. Cultural and historical contexts are essential. What values define your society? How does history shape the system? How does war shape the system? How does revolution shape the system? Do's and don'ts. Show, don't tell. Let characters experience the system rather than dumping exposition. An example of this is Katniss doesn't narrate Panem's structure. We see it through her struggles. Reflect conflict. No system is perfect. Build in flaws that lead to tension. An example of this is the Aztec Empire, as it shows how over-reliance on tributes and rigid hierarchy made them vulnerable to external forces. Don't be afraid to borrow from history. Base your system on the real world examples, but give it a twist. A good example of this is the Galactic Empire in Star Wars that echoes the fall of the Roman Empire, corruption, overexpansion, and internal rebellion. Don'ts. Avoid simplistic stereotypes. Evil empires with no nuance are boring. Don't do that. Literally avoid that. Even villains believe they're the heroes in their story. Historical parallels you can draw to this are the Persian Empire wasn't just a villain to Greece. It was a cultural hub of arts and innovation. Don't skip logistics. Don't skip logistics. I cannot say that enough. A massive empire needs systems for communication, trade, and defense. If your world lacks this, readers will notice. Lessons from the rise and fall of empires. We're going to focus on the Roman Empire for this. Now, the Roman Empire was built on military conquest, a strong legal system, and advanced infrastructure, roads, aqueducts. A lesson we can learn from this is that it shows how power is consolidated through innovation and strategy. The fall of the Roman Empire. Overexpansion, corruption, economic instability, and external invasions led to its decline. A lesson that we can take away from this is even the mightiest system crumbles without adaptability. The Mongol Empire. Rapid rise due to brilliant military strategy and a merit-based system. A lesson is decentralization and reliance on a leader's charisma can lead to instability after their death. We're going to bring it all together now. To make your political system truly shine, think of power dynamics. Who benefits, who suffers? Build in tension and flaws. No system is perfect. I mean, just look at our current political system. It's not perfect. Even in the West, it's not perfect. Use historical parallels for depth, but add your unique twist. That's a wrap for episode 1 of World Building Political Systems in Fiction. In episode 2, we'll tackle revolutions and rebellions, what makes them tick, and how to write them authentically. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share your thoughts below. What's your favorite fictional political system? Let me know.